say you want to open your. She wasn't like that. Yeah. So what we're looking at now is okay. If Camilla comes in after all what she's done, we'll allow the time of grace because the queen is dead. But when that's finished with, it's all it'll be all hands on her now. So it's a you know. All right, you recorded it, Yogi.
Yeah, I'm pressing record now so that we're live.
Okay.
Okay,
All
so
right.
I'm looking at the other YouTube where it's being broadcast to see what that we're rolling. Okay, so the YogiFish and Sir Daddy D show is rolling,
Mm-hmm.
being
Good
recorded.
afternoon.
So no, this is just a test. So I want to test the audio
Okay.
coming out the Rodecaster. Two separate audio.
Yeah.
Let me see. So this will give me the audio from this,
Uh-huh.
but then whatever I do on the Rodecaster will go into this show. Like if
Right. I heard that.
you heard that,
Yeah. I heard that. And that. And those. Yeah, I heard the Claude. Yeah.
okay.
And that's at the right level as well. That's not too loud. It's not too quiet. It's just about the right level. That is.
Okay, so you hear that from me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to see if it's. I'm looking at the music. Okay, so that audio is coming from me. Just trying to figure out who's the audio coming from, though.
Right.
Inside of Rodecaster. Okay, so that's all coming from me in the YouTube.
Right.
But you're on here too, but that's mixed minus.
Right.
So you don't hear yourself back.
No. Well, I can hear. No, I don't hear myself back. No.
So when you talk, there's no echo in
No.
YouTube. Even though it's coming from the Rodecaster mixer, you're on the Rodecaster mixer, plus the public only hears you directly from you.
Okay.
So they hear you from you on YouTube,
Right.
but they hear me and the effects from my end, but also I'm recording me and everything and you
Right. Okay.
inside of the Rodecaster from the YouTube.
True. Right.
So I would always have a video of the conversation, but separate audio. So
Right.
our two separate audios are, or at least all the guest audio would be together, and
Right.
my audio would be mixed. But to separate it, it would give me a separate audio thing to work with
Okay.
to communicate. But then this allows me to like the next test, I'll probably be on camera for that one. But this one, I just want to know what to set up, because the upgrade allows you to, I think what it upgrade Skype, StreamYard gives you, where StreamYard can do the recording, and I think you can record in HD for the top model, the top, whatever the service is called, the top StreamYard services. Let me see where that is. Get all these windows open. I think it's $49 a month.
Oh, $49 a month.
Yeah. Well, I mean, once you get to that level, I'm gonna be 45. But let me see what the. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So the most popular is billed annually. It's $20 a month, but you pay in one lump sum.
Right.
And that allows you to have a logo and overlays, background, RTM, destination, which I need for the streaming to the stations.
Mm-hmm.
So like to go to Reggae for Us directly from StreamYard to Reggae for Us, like if we want to do this same thing to the stations, we'd need at least the one that allows you to custom RTMP, which is a stream address that points to the network,
Right.
whichever network it is, so that I could be doing this and then that's going to show up as a source on the networks, as well as I think it says you can multi-stream. So multi-stream, I mean, one can come to YouTube, one can go to the network, one can go to Facebook or wherever.
Right.
You know, at some point, and then you can say, okay, well, we're going to do the rest of the show is going to be live here on the network, and then they only get the preview on YouTube. You cut those off, and then they have to come to the network for the rest of it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you could start the show and say, we're coming up live, we're going to be going live, you know, in a minute.
Well, they do it on they're starting to do it on the television.
What's that?
If you want, if you want the rest of the show, switch over to this system or that. So it's like they'll say the rest of the show, just like they'll say the rest of the shows on BBC Two.
Oh, okay.
So they're doing that quite a lot, and they're using the streams for. They're playing parts of the show and then saying, if you want the rest of the show, go to Channel 4 stream where you can pick it up there. So a lot of them are doing that now. So I've got I'm not even sure if it's spelled right, but I think it's let me give you this. It's spelled like that. Bridge. Bridge, is it all one word? I see 99 FM. That's supposed to be on the net. That's supposed to be a television channel. I put it in your Skype anyway. But I'm sure she said Bridge 99 FM. Let me type that in.
What is she? What is?
It's supposed to be a television channel. Bridge.
I mean, it's supposed to be what a television channel? What?
It's a media channel, like kind of like what we're doing.
Right.
Let's see. I'll press it now. See if you can see. Let's have a look.
Let me see. So Bridge 99 FM.
There it is. I've got it. Remember, I'm sharing screen, yogis.
Oh, I'm looking at the screen.
So I'm gonna move this out the way.
So she does what, a radio show?
They do a television thing. They do interviews.
I mean, it's on a radio system, or is it just on a video system?
It's on the radio system. I think it's live. Hang on, home. Let's go home.
No, I'm saying it's a radio system that shows video too.
Yeah.
Like BBC One and all that's on the radio.
Yeah,
they show video of it.
Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can. How do I pause this thing? Oh my God! How do you pause?
Just on your computer.
I think so. I don't know help right now.
What are you trying to pause?
The show itself. That's it. So what else do they do? Radio show. That's live. Advertisers, keep in touch. Regional and start.
No, but I'm just trying to find out: is this a radio station or a TV station?
I think it's a radio station turning into being a TV station. She just said go, and she said she watches it all the time. She said go on it and just see what you think.
But maybe is the show only from inside of the radio station, or do they do other programs?
They do other programs. I'm not sure myself, Yogi. I'm just going into it myself. She says they do live programming, like they'll go out on the road and do programs, and she says it's all different things. So let me see. What do they do for news? Okay. I hate that. You want to go on the page, but you still have to hear the people. Stop. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it, Yogi. I'm going to see what they do, but I just thought I'd give it to you.
Oh, but they're from Jamaica.
Yeah. She said it's from live in Jamaica. She did say it was live in Jamaica.
Yeah, it's a Friday morning show based in Kingston, Jamaica. And let me see if I can do this here. In StreamYard, it has a thing where you can do. For some reason, it doesn't work on my computer.
See, Overdrive Saturday 12 till 5 p.m. Black Dub Saturday 5 till 6 p.m. Master Sound Saturday 8 p.m. till 9 p.m.
So 1 does that.
Keep in touch.
2 does mean you. 3 does that. 4 does this. 5 does. So some of these, I guess they won't work unless I must have an upgrade to do. Showing a desktop picture. No, I was just looking at the thing to show desktop. But I guess I can't show the desktop yet. I have to read up on that.
Let me see if it works. Okay, that came up.
Yeah, however you do the desktop. So I guess it won't do the desktop unless I'm in that mode. I'll have to find out how to do the desktop. Yeah, there's a way I can press something to show the desktop, but yeah, this the Bridge 99 FM is a radio show.
I'll have a look at it later. But
Harry FM 99. So you were showing me this to do what again?
no, she just showed it. She said they just have a look on it because they have interesting. She says they have interesting shows. They do documentaries and that. In this, like one show lasts for 5 hours, and in that show they'll have documentaries and videos. So I said, all right. I said, so you get the presenter. He says what he has to say. Then he shows a video or whatever, interviews people. So it's very much like that. But I'm going to have a look at it to see exactly what they do. So I'll sit and watch.
Well, that website looks nice.
Yeah.
People look nice.
She said they make it, try and make it as a professional as possible. That meaning Di don't give compliments to people unless she.
Oh, Di said this.
Yeah, she said no. They really are trying to be as professional as possible.
Oh, I thought you said your niece gave you this.
No. Di gave me this one. So no. But yeah.
Yeah, Tony Rebel.
They interview a lot of people.
No, but I'm saying I think I told you about this because, yeah, I remember Tony Rebel. He's a presenter. But his name here was Bella or something. Lolly Bella. Yeah, the site looks different, but it's very nice.
Well, the first thing I noticed, it doesn't push me away. So
it's very modern and colorful. There's a lot of DJs on here, but well, that's the thing, though. I mean, everybody's realize you got to be professional. You can't be just throwing crap out here for the public, and the public's grateful for it. Like, hey, you can do better.
Yeah,
there's no excuses not to do, quality. I mean, it doesn't really cost much other than some creativity, but it looks very nice.
Get out the way.
But I don't understand the part about the video. If it's where is it on is it on the radio in Jamaica or just on the internet coming from Jamaica?
I think it's on the radio itself. Hang on, let me go this. Let me go back on it. I think it's live from. She said sometimes they do it live.
Well, I know they do it live, but I'm saying, is there a radio company in Jamaica, or are these people just doing DJing from their own location?
I think from their own location. I'm not sure. I'll ask some more.
Well, it says operators of Irie Jam Radio, the Bridge FM, a member of the Caribbean Global Network Group. Operators of Irie Jam Radio.
Irie Jam is Jamaica, but there's an Irie Jam. Let's see. Former Prime Ministers are going to take the. Okay.
Okay, so it's simulcast on Irie Jam Radio 93.5 FM.
Yeah, that's
WVIP in the New York Tri-State. So it's in New York, the radio station.
right.
So these people must be streaming to that, or that, the radio station is capturing their online broadcast and bringing it to the radio.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Whatever it is, at least they're being professional about it.
I do. Do you know what, Yogi? I do like it.
Yeah, ain't mad at them. Compared to the other ones we've seen, the other people we've seen do things and say it's professional, we like, this is kind of tacky.
Well, this is why Di said to me, "Do you have a look at this?"
Yeah, these are professional people.
She watches. She plays it even when I was talking to her today. She had it on in the background.
The TV or the radio?
Yeah, the TV or the radio. But she had something on. Tony Rebel.
Yeah, because the video is just, I don't know if that's a lie. That's just a recording.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a recording. But I'm trying to find how to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no stream button. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to find out what
I'm trying to. The bridge of I can't see, but yeah, it's true,
That's what I'm trying to find out. Is this a station or just
I've just pressed, what's this? Right, this is live now.
Where?
Is that live? Yeah, what did I press to get there? So what I'm looking at now, that's live. It says live there.
No, it's not live. That's just the front page.
That's just so why have they put live next to it?
Where are you seeing live?
There, can you see my arrow? Oh no.
Yeah, see, it might be live. Like I'm going to the end of it. See, so it's not live.
Okay.
Just trying to see how this is. I mean, it could be live. It's the same thing. You go to you scroll backwards. Yeah, I'm not sure how far back it goes.
Yeah, that sounds pre-recorded, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't tell if it's tape or live to tape live. Like the same thing we do, we played some programs. It's playing live, but it's not live.
Yeah.
It's playing that way. But
it's not
real time playing, but it's not necessarily her playing right now. But whatever it is, they got some video up there.
Yeah.
So I have to look in, but they got it to go on. I mean, it's the Reggae for Us is pretty much the same way.
Uh-huh.
There'll be a TV station part, and then the site itself with all the other connections. But you see how confusing it is because there's no. I don't know if this is live or the video. What? So you'd have to.
I don't
Be more informative so people know who you are and what you do and
see
what this is. Because I see what she's doing, but I don't know what this is.
I'll have to sit and watch it. Right, the morning shows basically similar who's welcome this Richie B, yeah. I know Richie B. That's way to entertain his lifestyle reviews, anything business was exclusive from the family
Yeah, I see the private chat thing. But I'd probably private chat on Skype if it wasn't something I wanted the group to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the website's nice. You know, I'm not sure what it is, but it's nice looking. And the studio, you know, for doing the broadcast, that's a good. Looks nice. I don't know if that's her studio or their studio. Looks like it's the studio. Everybody comes to the studio. But the first guy, he wasn't. Maybe that was a tape.
Let me see.
The only problem I think it's not live is because oh no, it's using different. Every time I load it, it's different location. See, the thing is, I don't know who they're hooked up with or whatever, but I mean, they would be a good mix in with reggae for us.
Yeah. Well, Di was saying, just take a look at them, Dean, and just see. Just keep an eye.
Does
just
she know them?
Yeah, she knows Richie B.
Oh, does she know the station owners? Or
yeah,
I think
she know Richie B's one of the guys that is running it, who owns it or something like that. So she says she wouldn't let. She said, "I know how fussy you are, D. You ain't going to talk to people if they're not on that level." I said, "Yeah, you know how it is already." So that's what she's talking to me about. So she said, "Watch it first, have a look at it, see what you think before you decide if you want to talk to him." So that's what I'm going to do. She goes, but she said most probably you two could help each other in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? So, but she says, you know, this is more professional than them other idiot networks.
Can you hear the music from me?
Yeah.
Let me turn it down.
Right. Yeah, because the original music now.
Yeah, so I mean, I was hoping to be able to put this on screen. I have to figure out how you get those things. I don't know what they do, but yeah, let me turn it off anyway. Right, that's me. Where have you gone, Yogi? I'm trying to figure. Oh, there.
Okay. Right.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so that's sort of what you want to do is be.
You've got an echo. You got an echo in your voice now.
I'm doing.
Yeah, you got a little echo, like a reverb. That's what it is. Sounds like a little reverb.
Oh, reverb. Yeah, I had reverb on my voice, but I didn't have. Let me see. Yeah, I have reverb off now.
Right.
You don't hear a reverb?
No, not now.
Okay. Yeah, I usually put reverb on my voice itself, so that when I'm talking, like you hear me now.
Yeah, it sounds I can't explain it. Talk again, Yogi, I'll tell you.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, take off a little bit of the reverb. Is it still on there?
No, it's on.
Right, take just a little bit off.
No, I'm saying it's not on now. Now it's on.
Right, it sounds like it's on.
Now it's on.
Okay, and well, there's no difference.
Now it's off.
Right, put it on again.
Okay, now it's on.
Yeah.
Let me exaggerate it so you can see the difference. Now it's on.
Yeah, that's too far. Definitely too far. Yeah.
Now it's off.
Yeah.
Now it's off.
Okay.
Now it's on.
Right, take it off.
So now it's
Or
off.
yeah, leave it off. You can put a little bit on it, but not too much.
Yes, it's on very, very low.
Yeah, see, that sounds like you're in a hall, even though it's on very, very low.
No, I'm saying now it's on very low.
Okay.
This is high, and this is low.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm on a reverb only pops in if I talk loud or something.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's
But it's
fine.
just
Then.
for audio effect as far as keeping the audio interesting. Like fatigue, like people don't know audio fatigue when you're listening to long shows or radio, especially when we're all wearing headphones all the time, that your ears get fatigued. That's why you end up not wanting to listen to a show. It's not the show, it's just you've been listening to the same audio and they don't have any variance in the audio, so it gets.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Huh. Right. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change. Well, while I'm upgrading, all this is going anyway. So, and I shouldn't even argue with it because, to be honest with you, it's done above beyond the Call of Duty, really. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It might be
Oh, there we go. So if I unmute, also if I mute me, it moves me off the. I guess I just stop camera. So if I remove myself, but no, this lady doing her thing, bridging that. I mean, I can't fault anybody doing their effort. It's just whether they're aiming at the top or just hyping the bottom.
Well, if you've got no competition, then if you look at them and the others that are around them, they're ahead of them.
Yeah, these people are, they seem older, they seem more professional.
Yeah.
And they're aware of the visual presentation. They seem like they're all above 30 to some degree. Seasoned professionals at what they do, and they make it look nice. It's not the tacky stuff we've seen.
I will listen to them, and when we set up what we set up, then I'll probably have it. If it's where I want to go, I'll probably speak to them. But because the more the merrier.
Well, it seemed like from reading their stuff, they want to be other places. So if they're on Irie Radio in New York, then obviously they work with other people.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what they do in Jamaica, because it doesn't seem to be a place to connect with them directly on anything except through Irie FM. The Bridge is a commercial radio station licensed to Jamaica, West Indies simulcast on sister station in New York. So where's the broadcast in the Caribbean? So I don't see what they do in the actual Caribbean.
And
You know
that's
what I
where we
Yeah,
would
yeah,
have.
I'm just saying they have the bridge. So I can't figure out what part is the bridge. Is the station the bridge, or is the studio the bridge?
I don't know myself. I'll have to work. I'll have to speak to Di and work it out. I mean,
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know which one it is, whether this is a production company and they actually do radio shows for somebody, or they have a radio network of their own. They obviously have a broadcast ability. So, I mean, that's the part I don't know which one this is. Who are they? Are they a production company that does radio, or are they a radio that does production?
I'll find out from Di.
But it looks nice physically. Looks nice. So I mean, it's a lot of potential. But that's the whole thing is getting to the video part.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So everybody's coming. I'm glad to see some people are coming to the Highland Road, not just doing the YouTube rebroadcast thing.
Yeah, I mean, I the way I'm looking at it, I'm just looking to do everything universal, and documentaries, do the whole lot, but at that high standard, Yogi, and well, not so much the high standard what they're doing, because they've got their own high standards, but our own highs. Even though I've seen what I've seen today, my thing is, but I'll still be on top of you.
Well, their thing is they are actually in Jamaica.
I think
so
they
good
need
that you
help.
have some people, professional quality, physically in Jamaica. But they're, like you said, they need people outside of Jamaica to distribute them.
Yeah, they need authenticity. That's because, like, you could have all these artists come on there, but if Di never told me, I wouldn't even have known they was there.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. They're doing good, but I'm just confused why they don't have a radio station of their own.
Maybe they find it cheaper or easier to just let other people stream their shows on there.
Yeah,
and then charge the other people.
Streaming them shows, like when this is on live, is someone capturing that in, like the same way you did with Rico. I mean, when Rico captured your live show while you were doing it. So I don't know if they're, like, you never broadcast directly to Rico.
I was funny you said that. I was on our Instagram the other day, and looking at some of the photos what Rico's taken from his dances in Atlanta. Oh God, some of them girls are terrible, Yogi.
Well, I told you. I mean, you sure they're women. Some of them you gotta check and make sure they're women.
Oh, I don't. You're right, because I don't know.
Atlanta is known for a big gay community, cross-dressing.
Is it?
Yes, so it's like a big black gay capital of America. So you may think they're rough-looking women. That might be a man.
Yeah. I've got nothing against anybody doing what they do.
I have nothing against the gay community. I have no problem. I get along fine with them. Just let me know who you are, so that I don't say hello, ma'am, to something that may go against my religious beliefs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Didn't think of it like that.
I have a right to my views, so you can't come telling me to say hello, ma'am, to a man. I guess, but I mean, I never really had a problem. It's just I have a problem when people try to make me have a problem, because I'm like, I'll give you a problem.
Yeah, if you want a problem.
That's what I'm saying. Don't go looking for one.
No, my thing is with people, I just think we all have our own ways. Like some might be lefted, some might be righted, some might be in the middle, but we all have our own ways.
We actually have a viewer. We have a viewer.
A viewer? Doing what?
In the chat.
Oh, okay.
Rain. So the way you can see comments, let me see. How do you see comments in here? I'm not sure how you can see can you see the comments?
I can see. Oh, okay. Let me press comments.
Let's see.
Okay. Oh yeah, can you see them, Yogi? Can you see it on my screen?
Uh, no, I can't see your screen. You have to move over to the side or something. I can't see the side of your screen.
Right. Okay, hang on a minute. Can you see that? Can you see it now?
You have to scoot over to the left. Or
More
maybe,
to
or maybe I can. Yeah, you move it over to the left some more.
bit more.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so now you can see who's. Hello, Rain Free. Rain Free. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing some testing. We'll be broadcasting here on the great world of YouTubes. But I'm just testing right now with my media partner, Sir Daddy
Yeah.
D. He's part of the royal family. So he's taking time away from the royal families to grieve the queen.
What? Oh God, no! Hello.
And he's come to YouTube to grace,
Do you know they
grace
would
the community.
probably, you know, like I always say, Yogi, living in England is like living on a rock. You know, to the outside world, they say England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland, but really, those countries there would like nothing better than to get away from England.
Right.
So, but really, it's all down to Parliament. Scotland might have their Parliament, but it's just that's the way it is. So right now, because King Charles has taken over, the world is going to change. So you know what I mean? Rainfire.
Rainy. Yeah, it's rainy free.
Rainy free. Oh, I do apologize, rainy free.
Well, I've done this before because I've said rain fire, and they said, "Oh, it's rainy free." And I'm like, "But I'm an old man. I can't read like that."
Yeah, I didn't even know this was on YouTube. You know, Yogi. I was just doing testing.
Yeah, but the thing is that I used to do. You've been around doing this stuff for a long time, but then I took a break, and then the world shifted, and YouTube started doing live, and all them other live systems went away. They're still around, but not very popular. But now YouTube is a live zone. But then again, everybody's like, okay, now the money kicked in. So when the money kicked in, when they're like, we'll pay you to broadcast, then everybody's like, wait a minute, I think I'm going to get professional now.
Rainy freeze making me laugh. But yes. You know my views on media. I'm kind of like I am just like I wouldn't say I'm a revolutionist or I just believe in that. I can't even explain in so much, but we've had so much time to learn things and do things and experience things. In fact, we've had more time to do that than complain, but we tend to take the complaining as the quickest way out when really I know, and it's old cliche. Everything you need to know is right in front of you. You just kind of need to have a determination to apply it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then so with technology, we've got the gist of it, but we're not applying it.
Well, I mean, people I think need to be told that they can achieve something. Like a lot of people think, well, I'm not a professional, so I'm not expected to do certain things professionally because I'm not a professional. Where I'm like, well, you can become one, and it doesn't take much to be one, other than observing professional things and then saying, I want to do that.
I think it comes back from, I really do believe that the demographics, where you live, people around you, influences, have a lot to play with it. We will argue as a cultural people that there's not enough cultural people in positions of power. I note the way I'm using it. I'm using the politically correct way of saying.
Yeah, we are on the YouTubes. So on the YouTubes, you have to talk like you're in Soviet Union.
Yeah,
They'll drag you away, and how dare he say something like that?
But that's we just not embracing it the way we should do.
Right.
Or what we should do with it. And I think, a lot of it's excitement. Yeah, we all need excitement in our life, but it seems that the people that be, they're making so much money off of people's excitement. You know, you can't wrong them. And there's a good friend of mine says to me, it's nothing personal, it's just business.
Yes, I'm saying it's business. But see, before it hadn't been business on YouTube, it was just access to the tool.
Yeah.
Now that there's money involved, people are like, wait a minute now. You gonna pay me some money? Let me see what I gotta do to get the money part.
Yeah.
So it shifted from social media to social professional media.
Yeah. It's come at some time. If you start something, no matter how small or how big it is, it might start off as a joke or a laugh, but when things start to come in, it suddenly and slowly turns into something professional, or you give it up.
Right.
You know, those, and I think a lot of people get to that point where they start things and it goes up for a little while, and then it starts to become very serious, and then they answer that old time question of, is this what I really want to do?
Right.
But when they're in control and they can do it when they want to do it, it's fine. But when it comes down to it's really being a success, I think that's where a lot of people think, nah, this is definitely not for me. You know what I mean? And that's true. I think with a lot of people, they just don't know, Yogi. I think that's just the way people are.
Well, because there's money involved, then that has shifted people from it's just my opinion to I'm an influencer.
Yeah.
You know, like that whole influencer thing has showed up. So now people are like, okay, I'm an influencer, and getting paid validates it because they're like, well, somebody at least gave you $1 or something. Now you feel like, okay, well, then I have an obligation to my opinion. I can't just have a random opinion every week and then just make it up. It's like, well, someone's paying me because they value me. And you're like, well, wait a minute, I have value.
Well, it's like the adverts that come on in between the YouTube commercials. I'll show you how to make $1 million if you go by this company or that company and you do this and you do that. That might be all well and good, but why would the kindness of your heart would you sit down there and decide to tell the whole world how to make $1 million? To me, what I would have preferred you to do is show the world what you built with the $1 million that you made. So then I can believe you've made $1 million because I can see it in front of me. But all I've got is your mouth saying that you can do this to make $1 million. There's no evidence. I don't know how you spent it. You know, I'm not that it is my business how you spent it. But to me, I'm looking, okay, so you're saying this is what I have to do to make $1 million. Show me how it's enhanced your life. But all I would hear from you is words. You know, but I find with people, the more desperate they are, the more prominent those words become in their ears. You know, so it's I don't know. It's like if I said to you, Yogi, okay, then you've made $10 million, Yogi, and you want to show the world how to make money. Would you go back on there and say, oh, this is how you make $10 million, or would you find something look for companies to invest that will help them make money? And you're part of that.
Yeah.
You know,
well, I'm just saying though. I mean, a lot of them do say, "Let me help you make money. Here's how much it costs you," and we're basically partners. And I can offer my expertise in helping you, and here's my fee. Versus, I got this magic formula, and you just buy my book, and you'll be rich too. They're making money off of the book.
Yeah.
You know, that's how they're making their millions, selling you the book versus actually bringing you into something that's working for them, and they're going to charge you to help it work for you. Yeah. But that's the whole thing, though. I mean, everybody's trying to do media. Some realize it's a business, and some are more personal. But then when things shift and they start saying, "Oh, you can't say this and say that," they can't shift because that's just who they are personally.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a profession where you can say, "Oh, this is not allowed. Okay, I'll adjust."
Yeah, I think you get. I mean, I've been in this a long time, and you get as you get older, you get wiser, and the need to rush, and just generally, I'd use the word conform to what is media. Is no longer of importance to you because you realize everybody's doing what they want to do, and you just look at the world and how it's running. And if it wasn't for example, COVID COVID, I think, was one of the biggest thinking things that made people alter the way they think about themselves, alter the way they actually lived. What am I getting up to go to work for? Why am I doing this? What's in it for me? Everything's tipped against me. I get a little fee or a large fee, but it's in their favor. And you look around now, people are asking for equal rights. But what is actually equal? If you gave a man an extra £5,000 a year on his wage packet, yeah, if you had to be honest with yourself, I wonder how much of that he'd spend to make his life better, or how much of that he'd spend for fancy things. So it's that balance. So people will say, oh, so whose side am you on? I'm not on anybody's side. I have to look at the balance. Yes, I could do with £5,000 extra, but have I got a plan for that £5,000, or do I just want the £5,000 because I think I'm owed it? So give them the £5,000. It's a funny thing. It's a politician's game, isn't it? I know you need the money, but I know some of you, if I give you the money, you're going to waste it.
Right.
And that is like, I think you just got to have a tough show. Government are giving out incentives and schemes and that for people, but they also know, to be honest with you, Yogi, people will squander it. So it's, I don't know, it's a bit of both yin and yang. So yeah, that's the way I look at it. But how long have I been on this thing with you? 45 minutes, Yogi, my God.
Well, not really. I've been on there longer.
Oh, right. So, yeah.
Let me see. But so no, the thing with all this is, we have to. I'm not sure what the yearly is for the one that. So the top one is $39 a month. That gives you HD recordings on StreamYard. So StreamYard is the one doing the recording.
Right.
But it'll capture it HD. The other one is 720. The other one, the free one, which is what I'm on, doesn't do recording at all. So there's overlay and a whole bunch of other things for the $20 a month one. If you pay for the year, which I'm not sure what that is yearly. And the other one's $39 a month.
That would be
It's like $3 something. It's $400 a month.
100, yeah.
20 a month is $240. So $40 a month for 10 months is $400. So about $480. So it's it's big money. You want to take it to the professional level. See, but to either build a StreamYard type thing, like the broadcast one, I can do that with OBS to the network already.
Yeah.
But it's just one-to-one, where with StreamYard, other people come to StreamYard, and then this StreamYard can be broadcast to other places. So like I couldn't broadcast you and me both directly. I'd have to go through a middle system.
Right.
Unless I did it myself on OBS, and then OBS was taking video from me and you both inside of Skype.
Right.
But then it's not really separate, but you can do that. Like some people do the Skype thing and then send it to wherever on their end, inside of OBS. So you can OBS, and then people come to you on your Skype system or some other system on your desktop control. And then you broadcast that to the public, or you have a system like this, but I don't know the other systems that you can put on your own besides Skype. But then to broadcast Skype to the public, I don't know about that. So this one works pretty good. It does a lot of things for you and everything. And I think there's another system. So there's plenty of systems out there that will do something that involve other people inside of your system to the public. So this allows it to be a a public broadcast of interviews or whatever type thing to that type of programming to the network. So this tool will allow you to broadcast to the network and other places, where the other one, I would just have an address to broadcast to wherever. I think I could broadcast to YouTube directly. I don't have to be StreamYard, with OBS or something.
Yeah, I think with
Broadcast.
OBS you can.
Yeah, but it doesn't give you all the tools that this does. And it gives you tools, but, then all the processing's on your end. Like here, I'm just broadcasting to StreamYard and they do all the technical stuff, which they do it pretty good. So, I don't have a problem with that.
That's
Type
not-
system. So that's pretty good. So at least we have this down,
Right. Yeah.
so then I have to figure out how to do the show the desktop and all that other stuff.
Huh.
'Cause I don't know which button at what, but that's good. But no, yeah. So the people over here at wherever this is, if she knows them, then she probably knows more about what they're going through anyway.
Yeah.
So why did she tell you about this? She wanted you to just see it, or
No,
okay? So I see. Here's the second guy on there.
no.
Are you seeing this the page?
What's on the page now? Right, I can see me.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
on the bridge.
Oh, right. Hang on a minute. I come off of that page. Let me see.
It's a DJ Roy.
Oh, is it that DJ? I wonder if it's the same. Let me see.
See, he looks like he's over at Irie FM.
All right. So that's live now, unless this is still pre-recorded.
I can only assume. I don't know. She went away now. He went away. I don't know what that was. So there was two cameras. So I don't know if she's live and she switched them on, or this is just a tape playing back live. But it seems to be stopping and starting.
Let me see.
Oh no, she stopped. So I don't know who this guy is. He popped up in there. I was getting ready to say that looks like Rula.
Hmm.
Irie Jam. So Irie Jam's up here in New York. Maybe your sister knows them.
She probably does.
Because I'm thinking she's in New York. I didn't know she was in New York.
Yeah, she probably does.
Have to get over there and see how she's doing.
I will.
Well, see, I know a DJ Roy, but I know a DJ Black Roy.
Mm.
Y'all get me with these reggae Jamaican names.
Old time names. There's that.
Yeah, Black Roy. But no, but that's good, man. I want to keep you up here. But
Right,
yeah,
now-
so I'll hear this back to see how the audio quality was
Okay.
and everything. So that's about all I can do with this setting. Yeah. So with this setting, yeah. But I don't know if that seemed like a tape. I don't know what she's doing. She's been doing it for a while. But that's good though. Yeah, we get some lady DJs.
Huh. All right, what? It should be all right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right then, man. I appreciate
All right.
it.
You're welcome, Yogi. I will speak to you later on.
All right, bro.
All right.
All right.
Bye. Let me see. How did he leave?
All right. So I'm just doing a test. All righty. All right. So you can still hear me there, right?
Yeah, I can still hear you now.
Okay. So I'm broadcasting, and now they can hear you in the Skype. Now there should be a way. If you let me see you just one more test. If you just talk, let me see if that comes through to YouTube.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Okay,
1
so
2.
now I'm gonna do something to see if I can talk to you directly.
1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, so do you okay, so my voice is still coming through there.
Right.
So let me hear you talk again.
Checking 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how do you do the thing where I can just hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, you keep coming through.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I'm
7,
seeing I'm on the
8.
wrong one. There should be a way that I can talk to you.
Without letting everybody hear.
Yeah, but see, right now it's still showing that the audio is coming through to the public. Let me see. But I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get it to where you don't show up out there. Yeah, I've got to figure out what that is then. Because there's supposed to be a way where I can talk to you without the public hearing you.
Right. Would that be on the mixer itself? You could do that.
Yeah, on the mixer itself. So I'm on the mixer itself listening to you, but it should be something where I can isolate you to where only you and me can hear each other talk.
Okay.
But it's both things are coming through, so I'm not sure why that part isn't doing whatever they said it's supposed to do. Because those two things are coming through together. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have to figure out how that works too. Yeah, I'll try that test another time.
All right.
All right, Brett, so I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay. All right.
right.
Well, I'm here, Yogi.
All right, then, man.
All right. Bye.
Okay, dokie. Testing the technology, huh? So, that ends test number 1. Coming soon.